Hi, I'm Amanda and I'm in Vet Tech 2, and I'm going to show y'all how to get a fecal done on a cat and how to run the test. So this is Bob.
Woohoo!
This is our cat here. We're going to start by getting Lou and using a small fecal loop because he's a small cat. We're going to dip it into the loop. Then I have my helper holding my cat here. You want to lift their tail all the way up and then insert it. Sorry, Bob. This one's a little hard. And you're going to just turn it. And then you get your feces and you put it back in the tube. And then you bring the fecal over here. And then we use what's called Fecasol. And you just grab your fecal loop by the top here. And you spray this in just a bit of the way. And then you just want to mix it around so you can get all the feces off and have it mixed up and broken down. And then you can go ahead and put that in a bowl. And then after that, you want to place this in here and label it with the name. So we had Bob. And usually you want to use an Expo marker so that way we can rinse it off. So we have Bob now. Just want to put it on top. And then you're going to fill it all the way up to the top. And have a small bubble form at the top.
What's that bubble called?
And then after that, I'm going to take just a small square slide. And then we're going to place it on top. And when we do this, it's going to allow the feces and the water to stick to the slide. And then you have to wait a time to let it all stick. And then you grab one of these slides and you stick that on top of it. And then you bring that over here to the microscope. And you'll put it down under the microscope. And then for those who are kind of new like me, we use charts like these to identify any parasites or anything like that. And then after that, they also have made a little pattern for us. They've made a pattern for us to follow, which will make it most effective, so that way we don't miss anything that might be smaller. And then after you're done, you dump all of the water and the feces out into the sink. And then you put it in this big bowl here. After we after we run the test, we also have to clean our fecal loops every day so we can reuse them. So starting with it, we use hot water, and we have toothbrushes, and then also a long cylinder wire brush. And so we just go ahead and put some soap on it. And then for the fecal loops, we just use the toothbrush. And we scrape it really, really good, so that way we can get all remaining feces off of it, because we don't want to mix any dog's tests together. And then we'll just rinse it off and put it in our drying rack over here. Now for the tubes, we want to rinse out all the feces we can. And then we'll use this wire brush right here to get down in it. We'll put some soap on that. We'll fill it with a little water. And then we just want to go up and down on it. And make sure we get all the feces out of it. So just go ahead and rinse that off. Now sometimes when we mark them, sometimes remains are left. You can kind of see the blue here. And if it doesn't come off with the toothbrush, see this one kind of is, but if it doesn't, we'll just put a little alcohol on, like, you know, paper towel or something like that. And then just go ahead and scrape the rest of that off. So we'll go ahead and put our tube in. And then we'll finish with the rest of these. And when that's done, and after they dried, we'll go ahead and put them in this bucket here, which is where all our fecal tubes go, the clean ones only. And then here is where all of our fecal tubes, or loops go. And that's how you take a fecal from a cat and clean them.